There are many bosses within modded Terraria, ranging from the very easy to the impossible, and from the incredibly broken to the very well done. You've got easy bosses that just kind of exist and do sod all, the impossible like Super Ancient Awakened Shen, or Blushy, the incredibly broken like Super Ancient Awakened Shen, to the very well done like Mutant, Nihilus, and others. But none of these even hold a lamp to what I consider the greatest boss in the whole of Terraria. That boss is Raikou. Raikou! I mean, Raikou? No, not that. Yes, that Raikou. This boss, my god, it ticks every single box that exists for my favourite kind of boss design. Lots of attacks which are all unique and different from all the other attacks the boss has. Lots of movement variety instead of just holding left or circling a ton like a certain famous guinea pig we all know. Amazing sounds to please your ears and glorious visuals to keep your attention like that. Oh, that tornado. A really long fight that doesn't get boring or repetitive. There's over 7 minutes worth of attacks in here. If you play each attack in order without triggering a loop, then you've 7 whole minutes of attacks. A desperation attack that only exists because I begged HeavyLobster to add an ion cannon from the Command & Conquer series. And of course, fast as heck and a constant need to focus, otherwise you're going to get beaten black and blue. Or, lightning fried, I guess. It's absolutely fan-dabby-dozy, with the only bad trait being its music. Yeah, this just doesn't work for me, but I blame the fact that my first exposure to Raikou was GaMetal. What did work was the amalgamation of tracks that HeavyLobster put together for me for the fight I did, but there is talk from HeavyLobster that a new track could be in the works. Raikou is also built to be as friendly as possible with each difficulty in Terraria. You've got normal mode, expert mode, and master mode, which are all pretty much the same, but are also very different when it comes to the difficulty jumps, like you would see in Touhou, which obviously Raikou is very much based on, as you can see from these attacks that Raikou uses during the battle. Which, as you can see, are pretty spot on to the original things. But it's not just Touhou Raikou that this Satillite takes from. It also takes a lot of attacks and mechanics from Kirby, like its Gust Cutter, the background orbs, the tornado attack, its teleporting, and its I'm about to die segment where it just teleports all over the place. Forever. But, yeah, basically, the higher difficulties mean a longer fight, more attacks, and way more bullets to dodge. And yes, you can fight this version of Raikou too. But I'll let you figure out how to do that once Maelstrom is released on the Redacted of Redacted on the Redacted. I'd go into more detail about Raikou's attacks, but I'd be here for ages and I've already done most of the attacks on my personal top 10 bosses list, which Raikou was number 1. Granted, Master Mode attacks are missing in that video as it was expert footage, but you can just click up here to see the Master Mode version that I've been playing in the background and see for yourself what Master Mode Raikou has to offer. But yeah, that's it really. Raikou gets a 5 out of 5 Mothrons across the board. Well, as long as the music is ignored anyway. Hopefully this has hyped you up ready for Raikou's release in a few Fargo years. But please, go nuts in the comments and tell me and Lobster your thoughts on Raikou and its fight. Until next time, see you all later.